Wharton's Executive Development Program is really unique among executive programs. It's the combination of business acumen, rich customized simulation, and the high-performing teams component. It's lots of different teaching modalities, from cases to experiential exercises to negotiations in the hallways.
One of the things that I think is really wonderful about the Wharton EDP program is the quality of the education. You're going to learn things you can't learn elsewhere.
You have access to some of these incredible speakers, incredible professors, and just incredible body of knowledge.
We're talking about a world that has changed a lot.
The content of the course was very, very deep, and the quality of the candidates is absolutely enormous. You do feel humbled that you're sitting amongst multicultural people who are operating at a very high level.
But they're also open-minded, and they listen to different points of view. There's a real sharing of information. That's what's really wonderful about the Wharton community.
What makes Wharton's EDP program special is the simulation that's been developed specifically and exclusively for the program, taking all that business stuff and really bringing it into action. You learn something about marketing or mergers and acquisitions in the morning, and in the afternoon, you're test driving it.
We also structure the course content so it comes in the right order. So I teach marketing strategy early in the program, and it forms the basic framework for the simulation.
The simulation was the most intense exercise I've gone through in quite some time. They're throwing everything at you and pushing you to grow.
What we're really doing is a business war game, where we're dividing participants up into competing teams and placing them into a marketplace.
So we just want the 100,000 basics from Black?
500,000 of capacity.
It was as though we were making real transactions, we were having real negotiations, there was real tension.
If I don't get the $200 million, I'll be even less happy than I am now.
And real results at the end of it. That's exactly the type of scenarios you deal with on a day-to-day basis.
And for that reason, we want to have observers in each of the rooms.
This is an opportunity for them to have a complete non-partial person give them honest feedback on their leadership characteristics.
It gave me the ability to have greater insight into my colleagues and understand their perspective on business and how best to tap into that.
People come in with strong preconceived notions about different kinds of companies, geographies, and cultures. Breaking down a lot of those stereotypes and teaching people what really makes for business success, regardless of what industry you're in or where you come from, that's one of the biggest takeaways from the program.
My experience has been phenomenal. What I've learned from a strategic perspective is how to move strategy forward in my organization.
So we teach things that are implementable immediately, and then we try to develop a relationship with our participants over time so that there's lifelong learning that's possible.
The new networks I've created are tremendous.
I walked in 2 weeks ago as an individual, and there's 52 other colleagues now here from every background, every industry.
Everything that we bring around it has a learning community that really makes it one of the most special educational activities that our participants have ever gone through.
It taught me a lot, not only about the business, but it taught myself and how I can utilize that within my organization.
It really is remarkable at the end of the program to see what happens. It really is very often a moment of reflection and humility, and that's great, because even though they accomplish a lot by finishing the EDP program, the recognition that there's so much more for them to learn and so much more for them to change and to absorb, that's lifelong learning, and that's one of the things that makes EDP really special.